Ladies and gentlemen and boys and girls, welcome to yet another episode of Red Sox Shenanigans in 1977. It's time for the Boston Sports News Talk from Big Beefy E's Boston Ballers Beat. And here's the host that will bring you all the Boston sports news, Eric M. Lima. Why, thank you, Mr. Announcer, sir. Well, hello there, everyone. Welcome to yet another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans in 1977. This is episode 1708. I'm friendly remind you just for this weekend, all the videos I make this weekend will be, all the episodes of my show will be dedicated to a co-worker of mine who's always had big dreams and, you know, one of the most talented people that I've ever worked with as far as his art is concerned. He loves drawing superheroes and all that. We discussed about superheroes. He loved comics, old school things. He recently passed away over this past weekend, and he is going to be missed. And he was supposed to show up yesterday morning. Unfortunately, he ended up passing away. So, to Krista Rosa, he was that person. So, condolences and prayers go out to his family, his mother, and his very many friends. He will be missed. So, all these episodes will be dedicated to him in his memory, to honor him, because I know he wouldn't want me to move on forward and push on and entertain the people and entertain the masses. That's what I'm here to do. And I want to thank everybody for sending me their condolences and messages of encouragement. I do appreciate that wholeheartedly, and I will be okay. I know it's gonna be really, really weird this week, coming into work and not seeing him there. So it's one of those things. We're gonna have to deal with, and especially with the holiday season rapidly approaching, that's gonna be a tough part. I'm really excited to say, though, before we go on, I'm really excited to say I have two new thumbnails up. One from my Bullseye Bonus Island gameplays. That thumbnail has been complete. It will be part of the introduction, and it'll be the newest thumbnail. That's one. And two, I made my new NXT thumbnail for the CW network, so to speak, so when I do my NXT Event Center report, it's ready to go. So, and it'll be part of the introduction as well. I'm really excited. The debut of the NXT on CW is this Tuesday, October the 1st. So, can't wait. So, let's go to the 5th edition of Big Beefy E's Boston Ballers Beat. Now, you want to know how I came up with the name. Well, Big Beefy E was a nickname given to me by Mr. Newkirk, Mr. Garrison Newkirk, who is the main host of Bofus and the Sofas that you see every Monday afternoon at 5, along with Jerome Latimer, a.k.a. Romy, and the Putnam Brothers, Alex and Austin. And he gave me that nickname. So I graciously decided to take that nickname with honor, and I've decided to try to incorporate it in some of my segments of the show. And one of them would be, I always talk Boston sports or sports all around, and I figured talk about my teams like the Red Sox, Celtics, Patriots, and Bruins. I usually do that and go talk some sports, and I figured I'd call it Big Beefy East Boston Ballers Beat. You know, baller is another word for athlete, like plays ball, like a basketball. Short for a basketball player, but still, I figured, you got football, and you got baseball, but you got hockey, but they're ballers. You ball in your own way. So I figured I'd call it Big Beefy East Boston Ballers Beat. That way it'd be really funny, like a tongue twister to say, and all that good stuff. So let's get going on this. Today was the last day of the regular season for Major League Baseball. As you know, some of the teams are advancing into the playoffs. Of course, you got a wild card series in both leagues, so there's that. And you got the Red Sox, who have finished the season with an identical record, 81 wins, 81 losses. Now, I'm very pleased that they decided not to finish with a losing record, but also very pleased with the fact that they didn't finish in last place. That, and that's okay. It's an okay season. It's 50-50. So. But like I said, it's not enough. We need to get to the play. Red Sox need to get back to the playoffs, but unfortunately, it won't be the season that's going to happen. A lot of injuries to key players that has happened. We got to keep some players leaving by free agency. We know Kenley Jensen does not want to come back to Boston, and it kind of shows really. So we're probably going to be looking for another closer. Well, we got Liam Hendricks, who is still yet to play. So I think Liam Hendricks could end up being a new closer for the Red Sox for next season. I think so. So you have that. I like to see Liam Hendricks. Didn't get a chance to pitch it all for Boston this season. I like to see him try to pitch for the Red Sox in this upcoming season. So I think we got. So it's like Plan B would be Liam Hendricks for next season. And then you got Lucas Giolito, who will be recuperating from Tommy John surgery. Hopefully we see him in the rotation soon. Whether or not we retain Tyler O'Neill, that is something that is up to us. So the Red Sox end up finishing in third place in this season, 81-81. And I have to say, I'm pleased with that. But at the same time, though, it isn't good enough. It wasn't a successful season. Listen, I would say it was an okay, but it was okay season. But the Red Sox got to be better for next season. They got to be. So I know the Yankees and Orioles. The Orioles have been a hot team. The Yankees have been a hungry team since the acquisition of Juan Soto, basically. So there's that. So that's where we stand right now. Now, another thing we want to address is Joe Castiglione. Joe Castiglione has ended up retiring after this season. 42 years since 1983. Now, for those of you who don't know who Joe Castiglione is, once again, he was a legend in the radio broadcasting for the Red Sox baseball. And when he calls Red Sox games on the radio, he has done it for 42 years. He has been through all the 4 World Series. He's called all 4 World Series championship years, 2004, 2007, 2013, and 2018. So there's that. And it's something that it's something that you just he is going to be missed in the booth. He'll be continuing on as an ambassador for the Red Sox in some fashion. Don't know what that fashion is, but nevertheless, it's good to. I thought I saw something. I saw something weird on the floor there. That's why I turned around. Joe Castiglione. I usually remember back in the day when I was a kid. And when my dad used to hog on the TV and I want to watch a Red Sox game or I can listen to a Red Sox game on the radio, grab a Walkman, try to go to the AM station, would be WRKO, WPRO, or WEEI or something like that. You hear voices like Bob Starr and Jerry Trupiano over the years, and it's totally cool, when you're watching, you're listening to the radio. You don't want to hear anybody from Fox or ESPN. You just turn on the Red Sox, on the radio. Hear Joe Castiglione's legendary soothing voice, very, very emotional, and all around good guy. He's retiring after this season, and I pray that he's a grandfather also, so he could spend some time with his grandkids and all that. And I think it's very, very important for him. So, congratulations to Joe Castiglione. 42 years, Major League Baseball. A lot of players and dignitaries visited him. There was a picture, that he took with Roger Clemens and Pedro Martinez. That is a mind-blowing picture to never, talking about greatness. The only difference is One of them has a World Series ring. The other does not. Both of them have World Series rings. What am I thinking? Roger won one in '99 with the Yankees, for goodness sake. So his first year with the Yankees, I remember that. So yeah. So that's a huge deal. So congratulations to to Mr. Joe Castiglione for a great career in radio broadcasting for the Red Sox. So he continue on. I don't know. I think Sean McDonough may be taking over, and which it's really cool because Sean McDonough used to do TV 38 Red Sox baseball with Bob Montgomery, and then moved to Fox Channel 25 with Jerry Remy. So it's a late great Jerry Remy, I should say. So it'll be really, really cool. Alrighty then, we are talking. So there's that, and the New England Patriots. David St. Dennis, aka David 3000 Network, has wanted me to call some Patriots games this season. So I'm gonna give it a shot, give it a go. Patriots lose again, 30-13 to the San Francisco 49ers. They fall at 1-3. Here's how the standings work. Bills are at 3-0. The Jets are at 2-2. Dolphins at 1-2, and the Patriots at 1-3. And meanwhile, the AFC West, the Chiefs. The Chiefs at 4-0. Chargers and Broncos and Raiders all at 2-2. And between the AFC North, Steelers 3-1. Ravens 1-2, Browns 1-3, and Bengals 1-3. Then the AFC South, Texans at 3-1, Colts at 2-2, Titans and Jaguars. They haven't won a match yet. Titans are 0-3, Jaguars are 0-4. So there's that. All I can say is that all I can say is that the Patriots do need some offensive pickups, and I say they're in the rebuilding season. David Andrews was taken out with a shoulder injury, so I'm hoping he'd be okay, but we're not so sure. But yeah, it was sad that it had to happen. So unfortunately, there's that. I don't expect much of the Patriots this season, obviously. They're playing the Dolphins. We'll see what happens there. Dolphins usually be a pretty good team, but they're coming to Foxborough Stadium. So we're trying to, the Patriots got to do something. They got to do something to get themselves off the ground, basically. So we'll see. We shall see what happens here. So that's all the time we have on this show. Episode 1708 of Eric Lima Shenanigans, 1977. Big Beefy East Boston Ballers Beat, episode number 5. And I'm talking about the Red Sox season being over. You got the Patriots losing to the 49ers. Celtics and Bruins, we'll worry about them when the time comes, all right? And that won't be far away. So we want to thank you guys for tuning in, and I will see you on the next episode of the show. Tomorrow will be the final Martindale Monday of September 2024. You also hear from Shenanigans Statements of the Statesman. I will get that to you. And not only that, September ends. Welcome October. I'll see you. Until next episode comes rolling around, Mr. Announcer, take us home. That is all for today's episode. This is your announcer speaking for Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. A Big Beefy E, do it for Bob Saget Productions, and in association with a Raven Bofa Telepictures and Distribution. Thank you for watching today's episode. Tune in next time for another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. Goodbye for now.